Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, Perfect Plex Radio. We about to go live on him. Mike Knoxxx. That's with 3 X's cause he's hardcore. Are y'all ready? We about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go! At the money, now you're raw, what you getting in? Perfect Plex Radio, got them listening. Mike Knoxxx, from Cena to The Rock, or whatever wrestler is hot. News to interviews, this a one-stop shop. Matter of fact, let me give you more choices. You could call in and be the voice with the voiceless. So what you waiting on? Let's get it cracking. Let's talk wrestling, that's enough rapping. Perfect Plex Radio. Simply, we about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go!
Woo-wee. People. What a Wednesday. I mean, what a year in professional wrestling. If you have not read the bottom line, WWE has come to terms of the release of one Mandy Rose, 413-day champion, who lost her run last night on NXT to the youngest NXT Women's Champion of all time, Miss Roxanne Perez. Congratulations to her. Or is it really, can't fault one for the other, but wow, WWE NXT champion, Miss Mandy Rose, real name Amanda Scaccomano. I can't pronounce it. I apologize, Amanda. Tough Enough winner from 2015. Had the episode with Patrick on there and the Yeti and those guys. Can I say this much about Tough Enough outside the Miz? It has been a curse to win Tough Enough. It really has. I mean, rumors have circling all day. I got text messages coming from Otherwise, but first reported from Fightful, Mr. Sean Ross Sapp himself reported WWE made the decision to release Mandy Rose, felt they were put in a tough position with some of the content of her fan time page. Rose posted some explicit photos and videos on her page, and WWE reportedly felt they were outside of the parameters of her contract. Rose, who was 32 years old, was in the midst of one of the longest, most dominating title reigns in NXT history, if not all of WWE history, to be frankly honest with you, as she lost her belt, as I said last night, to Ms. Roxanne Perez. This is insane. I think on so many levels, this not only do we lose Mandy Rose, who in all intensive purposes, people were not fan of 3 years ago. Okay. Not that us pervy guys thought that she wasn't attractive. That wasn't the case, right? It was she good enough to be giving the opportunities in which she had been given? And she went back to NXT. She honed, if you will, so to speak, her craft. And she made the most out of it. As I always say, take that chicken shit they give you and make chicken salad. If they give you a shitty gimmick, so what? You work the gimmick. You not watch Little Rock? Work the gimmick. And Mandy Rose did that. Not only is Mandy Rose gone, I'm going to say Toxic Attraction is now in trouble and in lethal injection. And I'm sorry, guys. Hit Row doesn't do it without Swerve Strickland. It just don't. It's not the same. Toxic Attraction, for all their bravado, Mandy Rose was their catalyst to me. And just some moral things about the situation, right? Because I keep a spade and shout out to the Wrestling Hit Factors page, DMV page, the Wrestling Marks of Excellence, always holding me down, the chairshot.com, Yep, wrestling, you name it. I thank you for being a part of me. This is just crazy on so many levels that Mandy Rose is gone, because I can't help but feel the hypocriticness of the WWE here. Sex sells. They have sold me on sex since I was a little kid. Since I was a little kid, they've sold me on sex. Toxic Attraction's whole gimmick is sexual. Nikki Lyons, it's sexual. Mandy Rose, it's sexual. So, I have to tread this very lightly, right? Because I'm not a woman, and so I don't have the right to speak for a woman. Okay, I don't believe in this abortion thing. That's a woman's right to choose. This is her body, right? It's not about God. It's a woman's right to choose. So, in looking at the stuff that has come out, and DJ, I swear to you, I was going to say those exact words. I'm sort of conflicted. Perfect choice of words here. I'm conflicted because on one hand, I'm like, as I've always said on here, I am Mike Knoxxx, leader of the Belt Kings. You see it right here. Okay. I will always say rules are rules. You knew your contract, the parameters of the contract they feel is too risque, if you will, then that's the contract. I'm sorry, but it's the whole thing with Brittany Griner. Okay. For what it's worth, she did wrong. I get in America, we're looking at like, oh, it's just a little bit of weed in a vial. Okay, you're right, but it's not America. She worked over there. She knew what she was getting herself into. She got locked up. Was it worth 9 years? Hell no. But was it worth a war criminal there's movies about? Absolutely not. So I watched these videos. I've seen some of the videos, and they're risque. And maybe she should have said something to the company. I don't think that would have helped. So on one hand, I'm like, damn, WWE, you could have fixed this. It's drug problems with this company over the years. From steroids to coke to you name it, WWE has been accused and has housed many criminals and many sketchy things. You kept one page, which to me was worse. If we're going to keep a bean, okay, let's water this shit and let it grow. Okay, she was getting passed around without a condom. I still find that the most offensive thing in the whole video. They didn't fire her for that, and the title was in the video. Mandy Rose was in the pool and she was naked. And guys, I'm just being honest here. Okay, this is the perv part of me, so ladies, please relax. Even her areolas was the same color as her skin. That was attractive to me. I couldn't tell was the extended nibble, was it the whole titty, or what it was. I just consider the same color. Just saying. But that aside, even the part where she's having sex with her boyfriend or fiance, that's her man. Just wasn't being passed around. I just didn't understand how they could have done this so swiftly, right? Like, what was the concern? All reports, and I'm getting these reports from Fox Sports, from ESPN, from Bleacher Reports. I mean, you sit back, you name it, the New York Post over racy subscription photos. Okay, that's from the New York Post. Bleacher Report for content outside the parameters of the contract. Okay, from Fox News, we don't know why she was released, but Amanda Rose or Mandy Rose, she's no longer here. And I just think I'm conflicted because I think I'm saddened by the quick swiftness of the firing, right? On 24 hours being removed from the rumors of Vince saying he'll be back, right? However you want to take that and put that in perspective, right? They did this. They pulled this plug without any. If you're going to be different from what Vince did, then is this being different? Again, I'm not judging here. Because I am conflicted on this whole thing. What do you do here? I think if you can suspend other guys, if you can take the belt off her, that's fine. remove her from TV. I'm not saying Velveteen did it or he didn't do it, but they gave Velveteen a long time to prove whatever it was had to get proved. Now, here's where I have to play what I've always played, and that's being a good journalist, right? People don't want to call that what it is, what we do, what people have done, what people have tried to mimic after me doing this for 14 years is report things, right? That you're a reporter, okay? So do it properly. Do it with the means of fair journalism. That means true and honest reporting. She broke her contract, guys, girls. Okay? You can look at my tweet, and I'll pull it up to tell you what I tweeted out about this, because it was very hard to see. Wow, they fire Mandy Rose. This firing is misogynistic. I don't even use that word, people. This company is deep in predatory and bigotry with men for years. But a woman on an OnlyFans is bad representation of the company? Come on, y'all, stop. You know, and I know sex sells. We all know that. That was my first initial feelings from that tweet. Walter chimes in, this is bullcrap, Knoxxx. I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm not going to say you're wrong, because I think they could have handled this, like, amidst all of the bad things they have done lately. I think they misjudged this one, and they jumped too quickly. And I personally think Tony Khan is waiting in their wings. But then again, I have to sit back, right? And I have to look at, from when I was a fan of wrestling, watching wrestling, and where it has, from then to where it has come to. How we know Mandy didn't do this on purpose, y'all? She can't be that dumb, that dense to think that she can get away with what she was doing. She was sending risque photos to people, okay? I don't care if they're paying for it or not, okay? And this is where I say I have to draw the line sketchy. And again, a woman has the right to do what the fuck she wants to do with her fucking body. It's really that simple, okay? She has every right to do that. But no reason, guys. This is entertainment, but please understand.
Is it the barbershop? Is it the barbershop? It's the barbershop. I mean, we can't talk straight in the barbershop. Then where can we talk straight? We can't talk straight nowhere else. You know, this ain't nothing but healthy conversation. That's all right. You got to tell Rosa Park down. It ain't nobody exempt in the barbershop. You know that. Ain't nobody exempt. You can talk about whoever and whatever, whenever you want to in the barbershop.
Oh, thank you. Damn, all that time. My bad, guys. As I was reading your comments out loud, but you know, I was pretty much reading your comments. Thank you for that. But she makes good money. She's making really, really good money. So how I'm supposed to be sure that she didn't do this on purpose, right? Like if I'm a woman, right? Again, this is where not making a woman has the right to do what she wants with her body, guys. And some of us men be mad because we can't do what they can do. Okay, let's just face it. Let's call a spade a spade. Do not come to me. You got an ace, king, queen, jack, king, 10 of spades, and tell me from that you got those 6 guaranteed spades and tell me you can't pull 7. Bullshit. I'm gonna pull 7. A spade's a spade. She knew what she was doing. She's making money. I go here, nigga. She could put one leg. She could show a picture of her in her regular booty shorts. And she's going to get these nasty men, disgusting men, filthy men who can't get a girl, however get a girl, don't care how they get a girl. She's showing her ass. They're going to pay for it. Guys, I wish I could get up right now on this camera and show my ass and get $100,000, but I can't. I can't. Maybe, you know what? I'm going to get Method Man's body, right? Y'all seen Method Man lately? That Method Man like this, right? Once you get a Method Man body, babe, I'm going to show my ass all over OnlyFans. Why? Because people are paying for it. That's the world we live in. In my day, you have to go to, yo, baby, what's up? I'm talking about a young boy, all right? What's up? You hungry? What, you want some McDonald's? Nah. You want some McDonald's? Now you be like, swipe left. Swipe left. Oh, shit, yeah, okay. Boom, we fucking tonight, you know? And now they paying for it just to see pictures of your booty? I'm not sure she didn't do it on purpose. WWE, screw WWE, go to AEW, Mandy. I'm going to say something about that comment, Natalie. Natel, check this out. There are certain people, if she would get swallowed up in AEW, no pun intended, okay? Not at all. Mandy Rose is not AEW material. Okay, I'm sorry. You guys can all of a sudden in 413 days or 500 days, all of a sudden love Mandy Rose. She's who she is, still is. Her gimmick worked. She worked the gimmick. That ain't gonna fly against that talent that's in that roster over there. She's not a big name. She will get swallowed up in that locker room. She's not getting no burn between Soraya. If they do get, Lord forgive, they get Sasha Banks. Okay. Dr. Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa and those girls. Mandy Rose is not touching them girls. She's a gimmick built, WWE built superstar. It's what it is. What leads me to believe maybe, just maybe, she did this on purpose. Okay. Knoxxx, Mandy Rose, AEW, Impact. She has a better sense of Impact. I think Impact will fit her needs more than AEW. Okay. They did the same thing with Selena too. Well, no, Selena. They didn't fire her because of her Twitter and her Twitch and all that kind of stuff. All right, that's a whole different thing. They had already had those things. They want to own the property of it. The same way they did with Xavier Woods with the up, down, down, and he just made a contract that he gets. You know how he gets what he gets, right? But he's getting numbers. But these women today in this company, they can do what they want. Okay, but the contract states. Remember, they let them come back. They said, "Hey, you can go get your money, but you can't be out here doing what she was doing." And for what it's worth, guys, we're sitting here. Yeah, I agree. They could have handled this better, suspended her, do something, and that's where I'm conflicted at. But on the other side of things, guys, she did it. We have to be honest, guys, girls. I mean, girls are a lot of women of wrestling are mad at this move, but women, I'm sorry, she was wrong. Okay, and it's not about the past. This isn't about, and I brought it up earlier. It's not about what they've done in the past with people. This is about who they are now, who they becoming now, and what they're trying to show now. They just got rid of Vince McMahon, who created.
Yeah!
What? On a show of president. That's what that whole talk about Vince coming back and things like that. He's not needed to come back. Come back as a character. Come back as a, like when I saw the tribute to the troops spectacle, it was like, hey, there's Vince. See him like that. Vince should never be back in control of this company. He just can't be. He's done so many things. We live in a different world today than we lived in yesteryear. And that's the point I'm trying to make, guys. Y'all continue to have this cancel culture bullshit all you want to. Let's be honest here. I don't like what they did to Mandy, but Mandy did it to herself. If Brett screwed Brett, then Mandy screwed Mandy. And that's how I feel about that. Okay? Because she did this. If I go out here and stick my dick in something, I did that. That's me. If I go out here and pull my penis out in a public pool, that's me. If I'm on an elevator and I pull my penis out, that's me. I know what I'm doing. I'm grown. She's videotaping it and she's sending it to people. You have to know, people, that all this secretive stuff that people think happens if I send you a picture and you pay for it, or people are not screenshotting and video sharing and sharing to people. Come on. That's what they do. Everybody keeps everything. If you send a woman a message on social media, brother, it's going to stay on social media. Don't be an idiot. Okay? So she did this. This Mandy Rose did this to herself. Is it sad? Is it wrong that they got rid of her so fast because of it? That's the conflicting part. That's the part that is like, come on. But let's call a spade again. And I'm going to get out of here, guys. Just a little quick talk about Mandy Rose being released. You can't have it both ways. You can't have the creator of everything that anybody loved in wrestling. Yeah! What? And the shoe don't fall and fit from the other side of the shoe. What did it say? Let me in a let him be a grandfather, godfather, grandfather. Let him be a grandfather. She said on the video that she was concerned that management would say something about it, but the content had been out for a while, so she just owned it. Just got on WWE's radar this past weekend. Hey, you still did it. You know, that's all I'm saying. Like. And if that's the case, if she came and told them and apologized about it and tried to get ahead of it, granted, kudos to her, and then maybe they should have been something different. But we don't know what's going. This is the thing about wrestling fans, especially, right? And that's why I say Dave Meltzer, fuck you, and all those people. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. If they can fire Vince McMahon for getting head, I'm gonna keep saying it, okay? And the other things are wrong, but they got rid of Vince McMahon for all. Maybe it was, they say Vince got fired for that, but Vince deserved to get fired a long time ago. So they got him for that fine. It's like they got Al Capone for tax evasion, not for all the other things he did, right? So fire Vince, Mandy's no different. That's the only thing. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I wish it did something different about it because I do think she as a wrestling fan, she did everything wrestling fans want wrestlers to do, and that's work the gimmick. That's work the gimmick. Guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I thank you. This has been Unpopular Reviews, around the blocks of Mike Knoxxx, the Mike Knoxxx Show. Thank you. Continue to comment below and let us know your thoughts about Mandy Rose being released. Last comment: she can get a valet or manager in AEW. She can be a valet or manager. You're right about that. She can. But again, that's the first thing wrestling fans think. She leaves one, comes out. I don't think Mandy Rose wanted this. I never thought really Mandy Rose wanted it. That's when she went to NXT and she owned it. And she owned that gimmick. She worked that gimmick. I thought, okay, this is what I want to see from a person who of her stature. You can start comparing her, and I did. Now I say this and on my way out. You love Trish Stratus, guys. You all do. You love her. Trish wasn't that good in the ring for a very long time, but you refuse to give Nikki Bella the same credit you give Trish Stratus, and they're 1A. And she didn't get a chance to become 1C or B, whatever 2 you want to name it. But Mandy Rose took that same steps, not good, just a pretty face, went back, owned her craft, and was on her way to greatness, we believe. Okay, because all the time, you got to be another thing here. What works in NXT does not always work on the main roster. Does not. Look at Johnny Gargano. Okay, it does not always equate to the main roster. So we don't know how great she was going to be. But I know Toxic Attraction is done. She's done. Crazy world. WB, you got to do better. But Mandy Rose, you should have knew better. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.